Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. And where we find ourselves again is we're still here in Portaferry. And what we're going to do now is we're going to look at the old market house. And it was built in 1752 by Andrew Savage. And of course, Andrew Savage, he was a soldier in the Spanish army. But also the Savages actually were an Anglo-Norman family. So they're an ancient family here who settled in Portaferry. And this building here, which is the market house, of course, it has a big connection with the 1798 rebellion here in Portaferry. Because during that period, the market house was actually attacked by the rebels, the United Irishmen, in which the yeomanry were actually quartered inside the building here. And the yeomanry commander was Captain George Matthews of Springfield, and so the rebels were repulsed with the aid of some cannons by the yeomanry, and then it was repaired sometime between 1798 and the 1800s. So you can see part of the lanterns missing, but it's Portaferry Market House, and again a big connection with the 1798 rebellion. And it's great to see the old cobbles, isn't it? And so I'll give you a wee look inside. It's not open, so we can't get in, but hopefully you'll be able to see in. Look at the beam. Can you see the beam running across there? My goodness, isn't that fantastic? It certainly gives you the feel for the period, and the old windows as well. Look at the thick the windowsills are there. Absolutely incredible. Fantastic, isn't it? So a big connection here with the 1798 rebellion, and also the Anglo-Normans as well, through Andrew Savage. Look at the beam there. It reminds me of the old houses, and of course that's what this is. It was an old house, an old market house. Fantastic. So there's a wee bit of information here. I'm going to take the time to read it out to you because it's very interesting, and it'll cover some of what I've just said. But it says here, Portaferry Market House. The market house is the earliest surviving public building in the town. Work began in 1749 and was completed by 1752. Its construction was commissioned and paid for by Andrew Savage, a member of the ancient family of Savages. During the Norman invasion, when John de Courcy and his knights passed through the area, one of them, Lee Savage by name, settled in this southern part of the Orange Peninsula. Originally, the market house had a market every Thursday. Upstairs meetings of the Portaferry Literary Society and the Portaferry Mechanics Institute took place. The building was also used as a monarch court and later a petty sessions court. Tea dances and concerts were popular in this very central location. Then it says, in the mid-19th century, a daily reading room was opened, as was Portaferry's first bank, the Penny Bank. And it says there, look to see what is on the weather vane, and can you find the sundial on this building? Of course, it's on the other side. But here's what it says about the 1798 rebellion then. The building was partially rebuilt following its defence against the United Irishmen on the 11th of June 1798. The yeomanry of the town, under the command of Captain George Matthews, had taken the market house as a garrison. At each end of the building they placed guns which had been sent ashore from HMS Buckingham, anchored off Portaferry Quay. The United Irishmen, led by James McMullen, and armed with pitchforks and pikes, marched on the square and were met with a volley of fire. Some reports say 10, others say 40 men died. Others escaped to the Isle of Man. 27 refugees were captured there, 15 Presbyterians, 11 Catholics and 1 Protestant. And so they marched on the square here with their pitchforks, and they attacked then the market house here. So very interesting, no doubt about it.
Can you give me some money for this?
Hello, mate.
Hello. And so what we're going to do now is we're just going to go down the back here. And we're now at the back of the market house. because there's a wee inscription here that I want to show you. And it's this here. So you can see there it was erected in 1752, the left hand top there. And it was by Andrew Savage. You can see that in the top right hand side. And that's obviously the Savage's coat of arms. So quite amazing to still have this old building. And a lot of history behind this old building. So quite fantastic. And of course, there you can see the sea at Portaferry. So thanks for watching and God bless.